I'm freaking out, man. The Chargers are going to win the Super Bowl.
The Artist Chief.
Hey, guys, what's going on? It's Corey, a.k.a. the Artist Chief. Just thought I'd have a mailbag episode. Put out a mailbag deal on Twitter and Facebook. And got a couple questions, like two. So here it goes. At Eric on Wheels on Twitter asks, why do I keep seeing NFL predictions about the Chargers winning the West and some predict them representing the AFC in the Super Bowl? What did they gain over the offseason to merit that? Eric, man, I have no clue, okay? I think I looked up the Chargers and their record and all that kind of stuff, and they finished second in the AFC West a few times in the last 9 years, but they haven't won the division since 2009. I think a lot of professional analysts think very highly of Phillip Rivers. I think that's really the main component there. I don't know that they actually acquired anybody in the offseason that was that great or in the draft. And obviously with their losses at training camp and even at the OTA, they lost Hunter Henry. I mean, they've lost him. They've lost like two cornerbacks. I mean, I'm not going to make my predictions right now, but I think if I'm a Chargers fan, I'm just like freaking out a little bit. Like, I don't know. I mean, going to the Super Bowl, I really don't understand that one about the Chargers. I mean, they went there a long time ago, but with this roster, I mean, I don't get it. I think a lot of analysts just really downplay the Chiefs. They downplay the Broncos and the Raiders. Although there are, a few analysts, especially the last couple of years, maybe not right now, but the last couple of years, people were really tooting the Raiders' horn, so to speak. But right now, I don't think anybody's really backing them too much, especially since they're watching video from like 1976 at their little meetings or whatever, and talking about going back to the good old days of football or whatever the hell that means. I mean, you got a coach who's hasn't coached in like a decade, hadn't won playoff games in forever. I mean, I know we shouldn't be talking about playoff games, right? I know, whatever. But anyway, so the Chargers, like even before these losses, due to injuries, I don't see it. I don't know what people are talking about there, so I'm with you. Chris Jones, what's up, on Facebook asks, will the Chiefs make the playoffs? The easy answer for me is yes. I think that, I'm not the fan who's like, oh, we're just going to win it all every year. I might say that on Twitter. I might say that on Facebook. I've been a fan for like 30 years. I'm from the show me state. Like, show me. Show me that you're going to win it all. Let's do it. I believe in the Chiefs. I do. But right now, I think it really just boils down to just the rest of the division. I don't think the rest of the division is that good. I think the Chiefs will definitely make the playoffs. There's the wild card of Patrick Mahomes. That's what's on everyone's mind. I think even if, he has kind of a typical rookie season and doesn't play just lights out, I still think we have such a good offense that they're still going to win enough games to, at least slide in as wild card. So, definite thumbs up there. Chiefs are going 19-0, baby. What am I talking about? But, this whole, Patrick Mahomes throwing interceptions at practice thing everybody's freaking out about. I freaked out for that much time. You really got to think about it. He's technically a rookie, really. And it's just going to happen. He's going to throw interceptions in actual games. This is just practice, man. Who cares? Get it all out of your system now. Run all the wildest, craziest play calling you got, Andy Reid. Let's just see what works and what doesn't. No big deal. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is throwing picks in practice. This time last year, they said on ESPN from their website, they had stated last year that Alex Smith was like 50% on his passing at practice one day. Like, yeah, let's try not to panic here too much, okay? So, just thought I'd chime in on that. But didn't really have a whole lot else going on tonight. Just thought I'd chime in with that. I appreciate the mailbag questions. Keep them coming. I appreciate y'all watching, and go Chiefs!